Alright guys, so just changed out that wideband. Got a fresh Bosch one in there. The auto parts store sells two different versions, but I'm not sure if it really matters. Really, I was trying to get one that was like $68. It had the exact same plug that this one has, but that one they said they would have to order. So I ended up going with a it was like about $86 one. It's got the same exact plug. The only difference from the one I took out and the one that I just put in is the one that I took out had a longer wire on it, but the AM Yugo wideband setup, it has so much wire that I had like a whole roll of it wound up in the engine bay, so I didn't even need to unroll it. I just kind of moved it down farther and it reached right to the plug, no issues. So now we are reading again, so that's a plus. Again, it's reading like this because it's a freaking cold ass start. So for those that don't know, the reason why I like this, all of my cars are like this, but you don't see it because I don't have wide bands in them. But none of my cars run the auto air control valve because it's just something extra that could fail on me, and I just really don't care for it. Like, as long as your car is idled up high enough, it will idle, it will run the AC, all of that stuff. You don't have to have it. So I just never have, and because of that, on cold starts, it's really richened up a lot. And then once it hits a certain temperature through the coolant temp sensor, once it hits a certain temperature, it'll switch over to the regular map like it's supposed to run. So that's why when you're looking at the cold starts and wondering why it's so rich, it's because of that. Like it's always like that. And then there's actually a point in this car running where it'll just change tunes and it'll sound like it's running a lot easier. And once that happens, that's when you know the map has switched back over to where it's actually warm to a certain temperature. So that's why it's always so rich on idle, on cold start, guys. It's not always like this. It's just how James sets it up for not running the auto air control valve, so that it will idle when it's cold, if that makes sense. All right, so I got the new sock put on, and I was looking at the orientation of it inside the gas tank, and I think this sock might work actually better than the one that was on it. I don't know, man. I'm confused as to the orientation setups, but it appears that this is how it would sit, like right in the gas tank. And anybody that's took a fuel pump out knows that the pump itself goes into like a little extra area in the tank that kind of holds gas so that it never really runs out. It just sloshes in that one area. Well, now this becomes the lowest point at the bottom here. So for reference, this was the one that was in the car. If you line up how that should have went on the pump, it would have been something more like this. So you see what I'm talking about? It was pointing the exact opposite way of the way it needs to point. So I'm thinking it might work out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thrown back in, and then we'll take it out for a little rip. So guys, it's been about 2 days since the last clip you saw, and I did get that fuel pump back in. It is running. I'm hoping this fixes that die at stops and stuff setup, but right now the car has plenty of gas in it, so it's got to be driven out before we know for sure. But she is running beautifully, guys. She is running beautifully. So what I'm gonna do is let this thing warm up really good. We'll take it out, drive it around a little bit, do a few pulls, and close out this video. Trying to get us a little third gear over here. She is pulling, boy. She is freaking pulling. A little second gear roll on. Definitely need to we need to get some of the updated Maxpeedingrods on this thing, man, because it's kind of scary, man. A straightaway is like the only way you can punch this thing. This thing does not like corners at all. At all. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look into some of the newer, better dampened Maxpeedingrods. And I also kind of really need to look into a set of wheels, man, because these 195 just ain't cutting it. Like, this thing is really sketch on corners. It's cool in a straightaway, sort of. I mean, it kind of varies all over the road, but that corner, man, and it does not feel like right now, bro. This thing said I'm running 65. Like, it does not feel like I'm going 65. And that's what sneaks up on you. Like, you don't know you're going that fast until you run up on a curb and it's like just squiggly, like all over the road. So that's sketchy as fuck. This shit is crazy. So I'm back at the house and I got it just running. You can tell it's got that pop, man. And I done quit on the pop. Yeah, I done quit on the pop. I don't know. The only thing I think of is gotta be these injectors. But yeah, it's popping. This is what it is. Probably just the injectors are probably just tired, man, honestly. So the thing about the car is it freaking runs, it pulls great, and I'm just gonna call it there, man. What I would like to do is I would like to see, man, I need to buy, I feel like I need to buy another set of injectors. And I missed the freak out on a set of fuel injector clinic 1000s. I think they were 1000s. Dude sold them for $100 freaking, man. And James did not tell me that they were for sale. So, fuck, I really wanted them things, man. I really did. So, yeah, I just missed out on those, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to, what I would like to do, these injectors have done me great. I've had them over 2 years. Some of the issue could be from them sitting. Some of them could just be the decap ones just don't idle as great as like a real true injector would. I don't know, but all I'm saying is they done me a justice. Like, I had no issues really the whole time until we did the head gasket and head stud setup. Once we did that, I just cannot seem to get this thing to run minty anymore. So what I think I may try is some brand new, well, some new 100 tune 1000s. That way it'll plug and play right back in. Hopefully we don't have to retune it. And maybe we can just get a smoother freaking idle like it was before. That's the only thing. So I may end up doing it, or if I run across a good set of 1000 cc's for cheap, then I might do that. But for the time being, man, the car is fixed. It freaking rips. And the next video, honestly, that I want you guys to see on this thing is me racing someone. So look out for that. I might try to do something really soon. I want to take it out and do a little hunting, see if we can catch a scat pack or something and try them. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Smack the like button for me. I will catch y'all next time. Remember, respect all bills. Peace out.